By the way, guys, we haven't done a veteran run, but I have to level my nubs. I have to start leveling my nubs. I mean, I've been trying to level my nubs, but I really need to level my nubs. And that's a long beginner dungeon. There just doesn't happen to be another antiquarian. We don't have the room for one. And you say level the nubs first, but I'm not certain if I want to go for 12 deeds as a quest reward. And the possibility of bringing the antiquarian. What is the 2x at the left side? What? What is the x to the left of the size and level? +2. What? What is the x to the left of the size and level? What? This is the amount of camps, if that's what you're talking about. The that's the campfire. So if you find a short one, it's 0, medium 1, long would be 2. I think in one of the darkest dungeons you get like 4 camps. No problems on mobile Kappa. Is it working now on mobile? I'm not going to suggest anybody refresh because it's still not working for me. Oh, what do we... Come on, chat. Give me some opinions here. Do we take the long nub dungeon and only get 9 crests? Or do we take the long veteran dungeon, 12 deeds and another blasphemous vial, and we can bring our antiquarian? But if we take the low one, we can level up our nubs. And we have quite a selection of nubs. You goofed that message, but good job deciphering it. I tried, Bisa. It was something else. No video game. No, we're not there yet. What week are we on? We're only on week 22. We're week 22, and I think I need to level up my nubs. A blood run? What doesn't tell me anything there, 40? Nub dungeon? I think the best thing would be to go here for loot, but I gotta level up my nubs. But there's no antiquarian for the long one. It sucks. Should level up your character. I think you're level 2. Or yeah, you're level 2. You're already pretty... You're actually about to be level 3. You're fine. You're good where you're at, to be honest with you. God, I want to go do this long dungeon. Oh! Alright, well, let's take this one. Let's level up some nubs. 40, are you level 2? Yes, you just hit level 2. So 40 in the ruins, I think could be really good. That's skeletons, quarrel. That'd be the art or the backline dudes. I forget, I just call them quarrel dudes. I think 40 can have has a run. Beef up your nubs. You got to beef up your nubs, ladies. Vivi could get leveled up, but she's not the lowest. Mr. Shady. Do we take Mr. Shady? I think we might want to take Mr. Shady, but I think I still have to lock in that perk. So Mr. Shady, you're sitting in the sidelines, like you're ready to go, but you're sidelined. Drondia, bleed is not a thing here. I don't think taking you is actually a smart idea. Ace, I could level up. Man, I really want to bring Mr. Shady. Courtyard Blood Run mission. Oh, that's the Winemaker's Reserves. I really don't want to do that one. Ooh. We could level up Faba over 40 and take him to the ruins. This is not the party I'm like talking about here. Level up Faba. What do you have? Smite, Jealous Accusation, Stunning Blow, Bulwark of Faith. Well, we'd have to get rid of Bulwark of Faith. I don't know if it's worth leveling you up. You're religious, aren't you? Yeah, you're religious, so that wouldn't work. Mr. Shady, would you level up from a long one? Does anybody know how much XP? I don't fully understand Resolve. If I ran through a level 1 long dungeon and he has 3 out of 8, would he become a level 2? Because if he becomes a level 2, then I have a chance of losing Eldritch Hater or Steady or Unyielding, all of which are great. And I don't know if I want to lose those. I don't think that's a smart idea. I think I'd bring Ace or Yang, depending on levels. Looks like we bring Ace. Enjoy your lurk, Calm. It was good to see you again. I'm just sitting here fucking thinking, and I feel like an idiot for it. I need to just, like, go and play. You bring Vivi and level her up. She's barely a level 2. Get some good stun. So she's got backline on lock. Ace can cry havoc for stress relief. You've got frontline down pat. The position 2 slot could be pretty much anybody. 6 or 8 resolve points for a long run. So if I brought him, I would level him up. Is basically what that is. Now, I don't have a healer with this setup. This is why I was really curious for another cultist. I don't think we go through a long dungeon banking on a flagellant. I don't think we do that. I could put you here. You can do stuns. You wouldn't be doing stress relief. Crescent Moon. Where is Water Boof? So Crescent Moon we could bring. Crescent Moon would get leveled. I need low-level healers. No, the quest will stay there, but no, I'm not doing it. Twitch is lagging. It makes me sad. I'm sorry, Neela. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. You have a self-heal. You have a self-heal. You know what, Drondia? You have Ruins Tactician. You have an increased damage. Alright. Fuck the protection of healing. Go in there. I have a de-stress. I have backline stuns. I have backline blight. I have backline hits. I have frontline because of 4D. And Drondia can do a little bit of everything. Drondia, do you have suffer, so you can bring attention to yourself. You have self-heal and you have part. Okay. Let's go with this. I don't know how smart of a decision this is, but we're gonna do it. Now, you're gonna get Blasphemous Vial, because I want you to stun everybody and blight everybody. Blight all the things. And this is another... Okay. Vivi just stuns everything that can move. This is Ace, so Ace, what you getting? What you getting, man? You might get the scouting trinkets. Again, I liked you having scouting trinkets, but I don't like you being that slow. We'll look into changing that here in a sec, though. That's just straight up less stress. I don't know how to feel about that. Plus bleed skill chance, minus bleed resist. We are going into the ruins, so not a lot of things are susceptible to bleed, except for the annoying whatchamadookies, the bloodsuckers. So again, 4D here. This is, with any luck, we have 2 camps. With any luck, thanks for bathroom entertainment. You take me into the bathroom there, Yang? Is that what you're saying, or am I misunderstanding? Because I watch streams on the potty. With any luck, we can get rid of his bad humors for free now. So Crescendo Box gives you lots of damage, a little bit of stress. You get some speed, which is good because leper. Your speed by default's 2. And you get your accuracy. So Drondia needs damage and other things. And we have damage in the form of that and some stress. Yeah, I think we give you Dismas's head. Maybe a damage stone. Bleed skill chance, bleed resist, minus 4 dodge. That could also be decent on you. What's your 95 base? Now they are a little resistant to bleed in here, considering. Click and pop again now, stream in your ears as I fall asleep good night and all. Good night, Charlo. Hopefully you get some good sleep. I appreciate you being here on the stream. Enjoy it. So we got leeches, wound care. What do we have for de-stressing? We have 1 encourage. You can basically cure all of your stress, Drondia, so Drondia's good. You have a self de-stress. I have Cry Havoc. I'd like to have Encourage on one of these people, but I just don't. Volx voice, butter voice, no. Don't make me delete the command. You risk losing some things here, but you've got Eldritch and Beast Hater on you. I like that. Tough would be cool to lock on you, but I guess it's not the best thing ever. Unholy Slayer is actually kind of good for what we're doing. Alright, so I think we're provisioned. I think we're good. Sorry for like the forever just thinking here, but I've not done a long dungeon yet, and it was a really hard choice it was difficult to decide between go getting all of those deeds or what we ended up picking. So let's do sort by level. What are we locking? You want me to beard scratch? There you go. There you go. So Mr. Shady, I want to lock Eldritch Hater on you, and you don't have any negatives. That's 5k. Unyielding's really good. Really good. So let's lock this on you. Now we can finally take you to other dungeons. Because I won't fear losing that. Unholy Slayer, I don't know if I want to put that on Funkadilla. I could. He'd be a really good ruins. Manslayer. Manslayer is beastly. As much as we don't like Repoc, because I'm sorry, Repoc. As much as I don't like A-bombs with their restrictions, speed again. That's another flagellant with quick reflexes. I don't know what the dealio is that. I don't think it makes too much sense to lock Unholy Slayer on a flagellant. I really don't think they do the greatest in the ruins. Crit with melee skills is cool, I guess, but nothing overly great. Husky Potato, we need to get rid of weak grip on life. Scouting chance, eh. You don't have anything really good for you, Husky Potato. We gotta fix that. Shocker, I don't really care about that. Sickly. Most of your bad things, Lindsay, aren't really too bad. You couldn't tell me where your phone is? Mine's on my charger. It's always sitting beside me. Lynn, I think this is a good opportunity that maybe we get rid of either claustrophobia or flagellant on you. Stress faster doesn't matter before it locks on you. So we can remove that from Lynn. You have unyielding, which is good too. Calm, That explains why Ty is lowballing on some of her hits. Because when she gets her first turn, she's got that negative. Cam, weapons tinkerer, gambler. Cam doesn't have anything overly great. On guard, sergeant. Deadly is kind of poop dick. I don't really care about deadly. Quick draw's good on you. There's so much wrong with Moon Lady. Most of us just kind of poopy. Sedimania is awful. Wyvern on guard. I want to get rid of soft on you. I'm so greasy from the toast in mine. What the hell, JSM? You're a flagellant. I only want you spanking me. Well, flagellant's not really the worst thing to have, especially since we have that extra slot. So it's not really a really negative thing that messes with me in a fight. So I might get rid of the other thing. Noon sheet, backtracker, hard noggin. So I think we go to Lynn here. We put her in the treatment ward, and we probably get rid of claustrophobia, because as you walk through hallways, I think that's just more stress. I don't think that's a really good thing to be dealing with. I think it's just more of an annoyance than anything. All right, so everybody's locked in there. Stress for the most part, I think, is fine. Johnny's a bit stressed going in here, but beyond that, stress is great. Does anybody need an upgrade before we go? 40 leveled up or something. He gets some upgrades here. So Chop definitely. Solemnity definitely. I don't know if I want to level up Hugh. That's Revenge. Damage, debuff self, minus protection. That seems a bit situational. So damage, accuracy, and crit, but minus dodge and minus protection. And Purge clears corpses. But Hugh, if strong enough, would do the corpse clearing. I'll put this. That's more stress relief. And I'm not gonna upgrade Hugh just yet. Sidrandia, she's leveled up where she can be. Ace, here you go, buddy. More Hound's Rush, more Cry Havoc. You're gonna be smacking people in the head. My stuns, and Vivi is where Vivi needs to be. What about the armory here? This is why we constantly need money. Because of this stuff. There goes our money. So is Resolve pretty much the character's level? Yes, Resolve is the character's level. So everybody should be trinketed out. We're going through the long apprentice level. We gotta make sure our party order didn't shift. Party order looks swell. And provision. Too bad I can't get rid of your slight claustrophobia in real life. I don't have claustrophobia. So look, they up the amount of food you can get. Normally it's 24. I have no idea how much. This is the first long dungeon I've done. We're in the ruins, so we're not getting food from constant, like, fish corpses and whatever, like, other crap they have there. Nobody has the blood, or nobody has Crimson Curse, but this is the ruins, and I'm always finding bloodsuckers. 4 or 5? Maybe we bring 5. 1, 2, 3. I'll bring 4. We do have a good scouting chance. In a medium, I bring 12, or yeah, I bring 12. I'm bringing 16 this time. It's 4 more torches, and I usually end up tossing them. Bring 4 of that. I'll bring 3 of those. I'll bring 1. Nah. I didn't use the anti-venom last time. I believe you, and I believe in you, Mighty Beeflord. Nah, I know we have 2 inventory slots going into this to get loot. So that for 2, I mean, for camping, I could eat 2 every time, but I'm not getting my healing. I'm not getting my stress relief. So this depends on how good we can do it. And we only have one healer. We have 2 characters that can self-heal, but we only have 1 healer. And that is dependent on us getting damaged, which is what scares me the most, because we're taking this into a long dungeon. I truly don't like the idea of what we're doing, but I need to level these guys up. I don't like what I'm doing here. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think it's a good idea. I don't know if I want to bring that extra food. We'll hope we get some food. 4 keys, 5 shovels, anti-venom, torches, holy water, doggo treats, camps. I think we're okay. Yeah. I feel really weird not having a dedicated healer in a long dungeon. But we have 2 people who can self-heal, which is what is kind of keeping me okay. Time to chop all the fools, hopefully. 40, we're banking on you getting hits.
Pace out the halls of your
Big
lineage
hits.
once familiar, now foreign.
You got the sun ring, so you've got increased accuracy. John, you already having stress. Why are you getting stressed already? What do you have? Why are you getting stressed in here? We have perfect torchlight. You need to calm down there, Ace. So let's look at the dungeon. Yeah, it's a big dungeon. Just a little bit. I didn't scout, so let's put the torch on. Not a fight. Come on. Crit scout. Nope, not a crit scout. Here comes our first battle. What do we got? Okay, we'll take that. And I'm not touching the books. Hey, Surreal, how you doing? I have bad luck with a collector on long runs. Oh, I'm sure we'll get shafted too, Vaughn. How you doing, buddy? Well, at least Vivi has backline on lock. With that stun, Vivi is just definitely doing work. I have some faith in Vivi. So Vivi can stun both of those guys, especially with that surprise. It's basically a guaranteed stun. Do we want to open up with that? I say we do, then we hammer the bloodletter. See if we can kill him. Good stun. Drondia lay the smacketh downeth on him. Make him bleed. 4 damage. 4, 8, 12. Man, that's a lot of blood. I'm not gonna use the stress heal anyhow. Just keep stacking that bleed. Come on, 40. He's dead. He's dead. With that bleed, he's gone. Which means his corpse doesn't stay. And these dudes, perfect first turn. I like that. I don't like this, but that was a good first turn. No crit, no crit, no crit. Cool. No stress. The bleed sucks, but you have battlefield medicine. I'm confident Drondi and 40 can handle this. Let's use Cry Havoc. Good de-stress. De-stress. You can use battlefield medicine, but I might just use a band-aid. It's only 1 blade. Only 1 blade. You know what? Let's cure it, heal yourself, because I'm worried about heals, because you're not the one who can self-heal, and we'll bank on the front line to get the nice crit. So that's basically 11 to 20, unless you lowball as much as you physically could 4D, you've got the kill. Q, even in the middle, would kill them both. That's decent, and Drondia just doesn't miss. We got this.
As the fiend falls,
take it.
A faint hope
Good de-stress.
blossoms.
Alright, here's where we're gonna run into this problem with the loot. What are we taking? I want a shovel check. I want to get rid of the shovel. I'm so tempted to drop it. So 250 gold is not a lot. This game makes you just like, what do I do? What do I get rid of? What do I get rid of? I need busts. Do I need busts more than I need deeds? I actually do. I actually do. This is a 90% of room, so yeah, let's go over here. I don't know if we scouted this and there was just nothing over here or not. I don't remember. Oh, joy! Great start. Okay. I could bringeth all the attention to Drondia, and then she could heal some bitches. or I could go right out the gate and start killing people, and I hate this thing. So get a good bleed on him, please. He bleeds out. He's dead. Remember that attack he did that one time? It was horrible.
Unforgiving.
I'll never use dog biscuits. It's true. I basically never do. Now, you can stun that dude in the back line, all but guaranteed. He already took his turn. You're not going to be able to stun those dudes. 150 resist. So 150 resist. I don't have a frontline stun with her. So I have to use Noxious Blast, or I could stun him and knock him out of a turn. I think I knock him out of a turn, or I get a nasty blight on him. No, let's knock him out of a turn to prevent, hopefully, some Crimson Curse. Wish you had slot inventory limit in Fallout. I don't have slot inventory. You don't want slot inventory in that. What do you mean you want me to have limited inventory in Fallout, Hokey? But what? You don't want me to loot? You do not bleed out from that. Hugh would kill you. Come on, 4D. Big hit, buddy. 1 HP again! If someone gets Crimson Curse because of 4D. Okay, we have our turn. Whew. Whew. Speaking of which, isn't there usually a collector on long runs? At least I always get one a month. I have no idea. You're asking the wrong person. So I guess we get the blight on him. He's gonna die to somebody next turn. Wait, okay, I'm asking. You mean you don't want me to loot and Fallout? Is that what you're saying? I'm confused. I thought you understood.
Destroy.
Alright, 40 can't hit them. Freaking close. And Ace get a decent hit, and he'll die to blight. Alright. Either way, that worked out really well. Kill yourself.
Great is the
no Crimson Curse on that.
On its own.
Hey, we got another survival guide thingy. Sadly, I don't need it. So we're just going to have to leave that behind. No citrine. Screw the Baron's Invitation. I already have one. I am really thinking of getting rid of a shovel, but I don't know how many shovel checks I'm going to get in here. This is a long dungeon. Just giving you a hard time. I like the looting. I know. I'm just asking. I'm like, are you actually mad at me for looting now? You know what? Screw that anti-venom. Screw it. I want the... I should have taken the deeds earlier. Okay, the rest of the stuff can wait. Let's go explore this room. Fingers crossed it's not fight. If it is, maybe we get a surprise? No? Nothing? Okay. Crit Scout? Ooh. Alright, so that's a battle. It's a battle. Stress is doing good. HP's... It's starting to dwindle. It's barely a little bit, but... I don't have any party-wide heals, so... Gotta pay attention to that. So I lie down, bag, I call back to clean the kitchen. Sucker! There's no room fights in this hallway at the very least, but this is one. Damnable hunger checks. I like how for a hunger check you have to use 4, but for a camp you can use 2. I get the same positive. Like, it's kind of funny.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Good, not bloodsuckers. And surprised. Let's see if we can play this like we played the last one. With any luck. It bleeds. Do your double backline stun. Gotta love Blasphemous Vial. That stun is just... And you gotta love 4D's bigger on sword.
The greater the glory.
But that stun is just great. Good crits. Good crits. You don't have a turn. 4D can't hit that though. He gets stress relief himself. What's your stun resist? I could stun you again. 65 on top of a 120. It's like a 5% chance to resist. I'm so excited to see you in Nuka World this week, and I realized you take 2 full episodes to clear the transit. What do you mean you're excited? Then you realize I have to clear the area. Then you're disappointed. Suddenly he's disappointed. Feels bad, man. I'm trying to loot all the things. You know this. So he just took a stun. I don't want to do the stress relief. I do, but you have a camp that'll get rid of 50, so I'm not going to worry about him. Just gonna start killing him. And you can hit him. Nice.
Their formation is broken. Maintain.
You just want to see me go through the gauntlet, Hokey. Oh, we're starting to stack sapphires, which is fantastic. I will sacrifice that little bit of gold. Come on, give me a big scout. Give me a crit. Not a crit. If I open that thing up, I can't really take what's in it. Can't really take what's in it. I want to chuck these shovels. I want to camp soon, actually, because if I camp, then I get rid of one of the firewoods. I get some like camp buffs. I can finally get rid of his bad humors, and he'll be really good. I almost want to leave it and come back to it. I almost want to leave it and come back to it when I don't have a torch and I don't have this. Fuck it. Do it now. It says everything's back online.
Finding the stuff is only the first test.
Cool. Yeah, it looks like the dashboard's
must be carried home.
Getting there. It still says something is wrong, but yeah, it's still messed up, Drondia. I think it's slowly coming back online. Fuck this shovel. God, fuck that shovel. Yeah, I can't in good faith get rid of those torches. I'm gonna regret that one, getting rid of a shovel. I'm sick of having that single shovel in my inventory. I need the busts. Busts are one of the things I have the least of. I know it's medicinal herbs or it's an anti-venom. It's one of those, but I don't remember what this gives me. It's the alchemy table. So what does this give me? If I can find the damn thing. Apparently you can use a torch or medicinal herbs. A torch will increase your light meter, or herbs will just give you money. Hey, look, it's not loading now. Yeah, the dashboard's broken. It's still messed up. Let's use the medicinal herbs. I was hoping you did a save
trinkets and baubles.
Ended without powering a second time. It's probably too late for that now. Okay, I actually have a local backup of my files. I can do a run through whenever I want. Just you wait, buddy. You doubt me. 600 monies. I'm gonna have to pass it up. Going to have to pass it up. A little bit of monies. That's less painful to pass up. No scout. Damn. So which way do we want to go first? If we go up here, we hit that room. We could loop around, kind of do that. We could ignore the rooms on the side because 90%. Go here, tag that, come back, something like that. Let's just go to the side. Let's just go to the side. So I don't have a scout, so there might be some traps here. Oh, curio. Double curio. Ooh.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Yo-ro. So sick of this. Twitch is back, then it broke again? Yep, it's gone. It died. And I want to go catch up on the follow vids now, but I'm tired of being that whiny bitch. Lucy the Axe. Alarmed. Alarm really doesn't want to be Lucy. I think band-aids are used for this. And I think that gives you golden stuff. I am not going to open it yet. Let's put my food on the side. There, just trying to keep things a little bit organized. I'll leave that there. I'll come back for it later. I have to do a camp, otherwise I'm just chucking loot away. Not touching the books. Not touching those books. I just haven't needed a camp yet, which is strange. Fuck yes! Oh, fuck yes! Okay, so there's a shitload of room battles and there's a shitload of hallway battles. So that warrants camping. Maybe we get beat up on one of those room battles. Let's save the secret room for like toward the end of the run, because obviously carrying all that shit is gonna be a thing.
Packs laden with loot.
What I would like to do is go here, do the room battles, come back, and then like camp here. That way I free up stuff, and then I go fight those, and I still have another camp. I think that's how we do it. So we got a fight coming up here. Please don't be bloodsuckers. Voice activation. Voice activation. The game knows. Bleed. Or crit his ass. I'll take it. Put him down. Little Baron invocation bastard trying to fly away and cause stress. I hate that dude. You took your turn, but again, I think I want to stun you. Just keep you out of the run. I had no idea what I was getting into when I did it. I just thought I was going there. I was already tired, hungry, and thirsty when I went with little supplies. They just kind of locked you in and screwed you hard. I mean, that's a little bit suggestive, but that's what they did to you. If only the damage range on this 4 to 6 or 6 to 14 wasn't so awful, I would take it. But let's go for a more guaranteed kill.
eradicated.
Sit your ass down, boy. Trondia. Sandra's like, smack. If only we had a crit there. We have a potential Crimson Curse here. Oh, 4D, resist it. You did good, 4D. You did good. You didn't get it. You didn't get it, my man. In long missions, you can skip 2 rooms. Yep, I know I can skip 2 rooms. That's what I just said like earlier. 1 damage, so you're not gonna bleed out. You actually have your turn, so it makes sense.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Okay, 4D unfortunately cannot land this hit. 4D can corpse clear. Bring you to the front. Fuck. Ace with the whiffs. Here comes. Watch. Watch. Here, 4D, you're gonna get it. Watch. Oh, you lucky son of a bitch. You resisted. Ace with the inevitable whiff. He has a track record. He has a track record. Like, I just thought it was gonna happen.
Disadvantage.
4D, you lucky
No
bastard.
quarter.
You lucky bastard. Give me any venom. I don't want any of that. You lucky bastard, dude. I really thought you were... I thought you were gonna get it. You poor soul. Yes, I know the secret room's there, thank God. I can skip that room. I know I can skip it. But, okay, so you know what? Let's skip that room. I can technically skip that room too. But let's skip this room based on the premise that there's nothing there. There's a fight. I could potentially get some loot, sure. But there's no curios and there's no loot. So let's just go this way. Let's actually skip it. I'm glad it's working for you, Baka-chan. I think they're trying to get it fixed and it's like kind of coming and going. Yeah, right now I actually just refreshed and I see my dashboard for the moment. I don't know how long that'll last, but Twitch is being twitchy. Ooh, food. Excellent. Torch? A torch. I'll take that. Alright. 69 torch. So this is a room battle. Please, let's get a surprise. At the end, you only had 30% 8 so you can only do 1 crit at a time. Thank God it's not a bloodsucker. Poor Hoki. You know what? Let's mark Drondia. Yeah, you were probably like overtired and all of those things.
Beyond one's limits.
Don't forget you can drink Nuka-Cola and whatnot to get caffeinated and it'll get rid of the tired thingy. I was doing that when I went through. Big hit, 4D. Big hit. Good man. Twitch status as a marquee saying it's officially back online. Oh, baby. Good. Welcome back to the world of the living, Twitch. Hi, Volx, how's Tank is deep treating? It's going well so far. Tanka, how you doing? Tank Aiden. It's going all right. We got another Crimson Curse today, which wasn't the greatest, but half decent. I'm gonna keep you guys on lock this time. We killed the Prophet like on our 2nd run today. You no longer have the mark. Okay, 40's gonna do a Hue here. Bring them both to the front. Gets his turn. Yep. Bring them a little closer. Yeah. Doggo, do we de-stress? No, Drondia will do a de-stress when she camps. So Ace, go for a kill. Hey, that kid Curio, Twitch is being very sassy today, but welcome to the streams, man. Sorry you were having trouble. Just Twitch is not being very friendly right now. No, 40, not the dodge. We can't be having that. So you both have your turn. It's the Doggo. Doggo could get the kill. Drondia is more likely to get this. Thank you, Drondia. Nice crit. What's up, CDP? Okay, get the kill. Yes! That was a good roll. That was a good roll through. We'll take it.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
I think I'm gonna camp here. If I camp, I free up an inventory slot. I can take those busts. I can use up some of this food. We could do a. I don't want to do a feast. I don't need to do a feast. I still haven't used my damn doggo treats. I think I get rid of my doggo treats, and I think that thing gives me a buff that lasts until camp. So I would want to camp anyway. Right? That thing. I think I just touched it. I don't think I have to use holy water on that. That's just. Oh wait, no, it purges a negative quirk, doesn't it? Hey, Cool Joseph, how you doing? Not sassy, assy is an ass-like. Thank you for that host, Cool Joseph. I appreciate it, dude. Suddenly, your stomach feels bad. Maybe you got the Crimson Curse. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Super. You don't want that. Let's camp. Let's camp.
Circle in the dark.
The battle may yet be won.
I don't really need to heal. So, let's just do half. Yes, Slim. Yes. Yeah, that it does. I wanted a money run. You guys do remember, right, that I spent some money going in here? All I have are curios, not curios. All I have is heirlooms. This is technically worth more than the gold stack, and it could add up to be a bit more, but I mean, at least I can start picking up some gold along the way. And I want those busts. So you know what? Sorry, doggo treats. Get rid of you. Now, first things first, cure bad humors. Yes! So, 4D for the longest time has had bad humors, which was 20% less HP. He was at like 30 something, like high 30s HP. Poor guy was losing so much health. Now it's fixed. 4D, I guess you like the leeches, but hey man, you're better off for it. So do we have a nighttime ambush prevention? Yes we do, we have Hound's Watch. That noise though. Honest to God, our stress is doing so well that this is more of a buffing camp. So heal 15% HP, heal, remove blight, okay, so for 4 battles we can add 10 accuracy. Self only, loses some stress, heals, removes blight. Alright, so you'll probably use self-medicate. Man's best friend, you don't need to do any of those. Mass down adds stress, and that, actually we can use Bloody Shroud to give resists. You know what? Self-medicate and Bloody Shroud. It's a buffing camp. I like it. Yay!
The way is lit. The path is clear.
Does anybody have a negative
We
quirk?
require only the strength to follow
Like
it.
a bad negative quirk. Love interest and shocker. I mean, 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink's not that great. Poor ace. You need to stop doing that to the doggo. That's just weird. 4D's got nothing negative on him. You've got Lygophobia, which is not even bad for me. Love interest. I think we give it to ace. We'll never drink. That's not the worst thing. I don't really care about that. I think we give it to ace. Maybe get rid of shocker so we get some stun resist back. So, good luck to you, ace. Drawn to antisocial. Nobody got love interest. Wasn't the one we wanted.